Welcome back, guys, to the Arsenal Transfer News Show live. We're here to dive into the latest Arsenal transfer news today. We're talking about Djibril, I think that's the guy's name, from Eintracht Frankfurt. Arsenal looking at this guy called Djibril. We'll talk about Josip Sluto from Croatia, and also Balogun to Inter Milan. What the update of what's going on with Inter Balogun? Is he leaving? Is he going? Also talk about Austin Trusty as well. I forgot to mention yesterday, he's on his way to Sheffield United. So yeah, got quite a lot to dive into. As always, guys, smash that button. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 6K subscribers now, and we're here every single day. And guys, we have indeed, well, it's been leaked. The picture's been leaked, but yeah, tomorrow we'll be releasing this amazing fur kit, guys. I've got my hands on it already. This amazing new fur kit that for Arsenal this upcoming season. All the pictures have been leaked already. Tomorrow will be the release date of the exact same day we play Monaco tomorrow, guys. So yeah, really look forward to the game tomorrow. I will be doing a press conference reaction for the game today as well, later this afternoon. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm also going to the game tomorrow, so there will be a match day vlog. And kindly enough, we've got 2 people who are going to be taking my watch on tomorrow. I will not be doing it. Obviously, I'll be at the game, but there'll be 2 of my fans taking the watch on tomorrow. If any of you want to hop on the watch on tomorrow, then let me know. But I won't be on the stream. Obviously, I'll be at the game. So, yes, 2 people kindly hosted that for us tomorrow. But yeah, guys, let's dive right into the latest news then. And always leave your comments down below. We're going to start off with what I was meant to cover yesterday, which I've actually forgot. And that is about Austin Trusty. We're going to start off him, I think, today, guys. Because yes, he's looking like he could be on his way out of Arsenal. So let's get Austin Trusty. Expected to leave the club this summer. In interest in Ipswich, Sheffield United, and Swansea. Trusty joined the Gunners 2022 from MLS side Claudio Rapids. They spent last season alone at Burnham. The centre back excelled in the Championship when voted Player of the Season by the Blue supporters. Trusty was then part of Arsenal's pre-season tour to the USA. The Gunners are now ready to let him go. The 24-year-old is attracting interest from the newly promoted Premier League side Sheffield United. Trusty is also on the radar of a number of Championship clubs, including Ipswich and Swansea. Arsenal consider loaning out the US international or accepting a permanent offer. The Gunners have spent big this summer. We know it's flashing out 200 mil. Yeah, all that stuff. Cool. I think that is that. So, yeah, Sheffield United, guys, are set to be in the driving seat. I know there's Ipswich, Swansea, all looking to try and get this man, Austin Trusty, from Arsenal. And ideally for me, I think this should be a loan deal. If you do want to move him on, or if we do move him on as a permanent deal, definitely put some sort of buyback clause in there, because I kind of feel bad for this guy. And yeah, we signed him. You know, Arteta doesn't see. You know, we don't see what Arteta sees in him, do we? You know, we don't see how he performs in training. We've only seen this guy play 20 minutes against Nürnberg, and he made a few good challenges, and that was it. And then I saw him in the MLS All-Star Skill Challenge and all that stuff. Like, I haven't seen a lot of this guy, and I would like to see more of this guy. I think this guy deserves more of the chance in this preseason than he has gotten. And when you got players that have like Rob Holding still here, then you're telling me we're going to keep Rob Holding over this guy? No, keep this guy over Rob Holding. I'd rather get rid of permanently, get rid of Rob Holding, and keep this guy in. This guy's still very young. This guy was voted player of the season, playing for Birmingham City last season. You know, and I know they didn't have the greatest of seasons in the Championship. I think they got near relegation zone. But with this guy being player of the season for Birmingham City, maybe that is... Look, I look at it two ways. In terms of the player's perspective, right, I think it's a superb move. If you was Austin Trusty, right, you'd take that all day because, number one, you're going to Sheffield United, who most likely will get relegated this season. But at the end of the day, he's going to walk straight into their team, I reckon. I reckon they'll sign him and he walks straight and he will walk straight into Sheffield United, right? He's going to be in the Premier League, playing week in, week out in the Premier League, right? You know, playing for a lower Premier League side, newly promoted as well. I think that could be his level because we haven't seen a lot of him at Arsenal, obviously. So I think from a player point of view, I think it will be perfect for him. Fantastic move for him as a player. But as a fan perspective, I haven't seen a lot of this guy. We signed him from Colorado Rapids, loaned him out to Birmingham City. He was super at Birmingham City. He's now came back off loan. We've seen him play 20 minutes against Nuremberg, and that's that. No, come on, guys. I would ideally loan him for me. I would ideally loan Austin Trusty because realistically, I mean, it doesn't really say how much we get. Okay, so apparently we put 5 million in for Austin. Sheffield United have bid 5 million for the guy. I don't know how. I can't remember how much we paid for him. I think we paid like what was it? I think it was like 2.5 million. We played from we paid for Austin Trusty from Colorado Rapids. It's like 2.5 mil. It's something like that. So look, I don't know, guys. Keep Austin Trusty. For me, if you want to keep someone, you keep this guy and you get rid of Rob Holding. I'd rather Sheffield United get Rob Holding instead. But it looks like Arsenal want to get this guy out. A bit harsh, in my opinion. You know, he hasn't really had a full chance to prove himself, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd rather keep this guy with Rob Holding any day, guys. Why can't they come in for Rob Holding instead? You know. But yeah, looks like he could be on his way out, guys. We may get like 5 million from the guy. That is what they bid. But there's other clubs like Ipswich and who's the other one? Ipswich, Swansea as well, and Sheffield United. Sheffield United seems to be the main one in the driving seat at the moment. But yeah, guys, what would you do with Austin Trusty? Let me know in the chat, guys. And yeah, Austin Trusty on his way to Sheffield United. I forgot to mention that yesterday. So let's get into the next piece of news, guys. Be out the chat as always. I'm going to quickly go into next. What is who should we go with? Right, let's go with this guy. We've been listening to this guy for the whole window, and I've just sort of not mentioned him at all on his channel, so I thought I'd mention him. But this Croatian guy, Josip Sutalo. I don't know how to pronounce this geezer's name. Josip Sutalo. I don't know. Anyway, Arsenal interested in signing Dinamo Zagreb centre-back Josip Sutalo, according to Corriere dello Sport. The Gunners have already reinforced the back line with Julian Timber this summer. The Dutchman is a central defender by trade, but Arteta clearly views him as a full-back option. It's now reported that North London Giants are exploring a deal for Sutalo. Zagreb has already received an offer of 15 million from Fiorentina for him, but they're looking for more. With fresh interest from the Gunners, Zagreb want 25 million, including add-ons for the 23-year-old. The Gunners currently have an adequate central defence option in the first team squad. There could be a couple of departures in the forthcoming weeks. Austin Trusty is on the radar, as you just said. Rob Holding has been talked ahead for the exit door. Good. This can see the club invest in another centre-back with Arteta, considering Ben White, Tommy Asu, Timber as full-back choices next term. Sutalo is a strong ball-playing defender with an impressive aerial presence. He's also caught the eye with intercepting skills and ability to clear his lines. Aside from Fiorentina, Ajax and Napoli are in the mix to sign a Croatian star. but Arsenal were nonetheless trying to price him away from Zagreb first. He wouldn't be a starter for them in the Premier League or Champions League games, but would provide added cover and may feature in cup competitions. Yeah, so with this guy, right? Never heard of him in my life, obviously. I don't know. I think this guy will be coming in as squad depth, guys. I just see this guy being squad depth, obviously. This guy will probably most likely be the Austin Trusty or Rob Holding replacement. Like, at the end of the day, right? He ain't going to walk into our squad, is he? This guy will just be cover, I reckon. And how much is price tag? Like 20. So they want 25 million, including the add-ons to the guy. 25 million euros, including the add-ons for 23-year-old. I'm going to look at him on transfer market quick, guys, because I said I don't know a lot about the guy. Did this guy? I swear he played in the World Cup for Croatia. I swear he might have played in the World Cup for Croatia. I remember hearing his name. I actually remember watching the guy. I swear. No, I'm joking. I've never ever seen this guy play. Obviously, I've never watched Dinamo Zagreb since we played them in the Champions League in 2016. That is about it. And I think they beat Chelsea, didn't they? 1-0. He probably played against Chelsea, but I didn't watch that game, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, Josip, Sutalo, guys. Let's see. Let's see what this guy is about then. Because let's have a look. So he is 23. As I said, like this guy, I can see definitely coming in as cover. Not playing Premier League, Champions League, be on the bench most of those games, and definitely playing the odds FA Cup game, Carabao Cup game, and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's better than Rob Holding, so that's good news. That's good news. But yeah, he's valued 80 million at the moment on transfer market. Centre back, he can play. He's 23 years of age. He can, that's the only position he can play is centre back. Yeah, so man, he Champions League qualifiers. He's already played this season. Cool. I'm gonna look at. Yeah, guys, he did play in the World Cup. There we go then. He did play in the World Cup. Look, I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind if we signed this guy. To be honest, because I think if you're gonna definitely get rid of because we've got rid of Pablo Mari now. I think we still need another centre back because we got rid of Pablo Mari. We're gonna most likely hopefully get rid of Rob Holding, and obviously Trusty's going. So we're gonna have obviously Gabriel and Saliba. So what if one of those gets injured? Then we're gonna need cover for another another centre back. So this guy, I don't mind us signing. As I said, I know nothing about this guy. Just based off of his stats, he plays all the time for Dinamo Zagreb. He's a regular starter for the guy. Obviously, he did play Champions League last season with Dinamo Zagreb. Yeah, he did play against Chelsea last season when they beat them 1-0. He played all the Champions League games. He plays all the games in the league, in the Croatian league, and he played in the World Cup as well. So, look, judging on that basis, he's better than Rob Holding then, right? Look, guys, we have to wait and see what happens with this one. I don't know anything about this guy, but he's won what? How many trophies? He's won 3 Croatian champions already. Croatian trophies already. Last season, in terms of he scored 3 goals last season. Got 4 assists, whatever. He's a centre back. Remember, played 36 times last season in all competitions. So, yeah. Look, this guy, I wouldn't mind it. It's sort of like one of those signings, with how we signed, how we're going to sign Batello. We know nothing about the guy, but let's just hope he's like a hidden gem or whatever. I think it'd be a similar signing to that. This guy's going to come in as definitely as some squad depth, and I don't mind it, man. I don't mind it. Who knows, Look, if he's good enough to play for Croatia in the World Cup, then this guy's got to have a bit of talent about him. So yeah, I'm gonna obviously upload this later. If there's any Croatian Dinamo Zagreb fans can please enlighten me about this guy, then that would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, look, I said I do think we need another centre back, guys. I really do. I mean, I'm trying to think of centre backs we signed Timber, but he's going to be more as a fullback, isn't he? But if it's based off preseason, he's going to be more of a, he can cover there. But we did want, what was his name? That Frankfurt guy from, but he's gone Roman now. I think it's Ivan Ndika. But yeah, I wouldn't mind this guy, guys. Honestly, I wouldn't mind him. For 23 mil, I wouldn't mind him. So yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts. If you know anything about this guy, Josip Sutalo from Dinamo Zagreb. Right, next piece of news. We're going to move on to this guy, this Swiss guy, and another guy I've heard of him, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me. Let's have a look at this guy here. Where is he? Here he is. I'm going to butcher his first name, but his second name I think I'll be right with, obviously. Djibril, Arsenal pursuing move for Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder Djibril Sol. Arsenal reported identify Eintracht Frankfurt midfielder Djibril Sol as a potential summer signing. Since qualifying for next season's Champions League, we know we signed new players. Let's get into the bit where it talks about Sol. Nevertheless, according to Calcio Mercato, Arteta remains insistent that he still wants to secure the services of another player for the centre of the pitch. That is despite Jorginho, Partey, Odegaard, Vieira, and Elneny also being viewed as 13 players ahead of the 2023-2024 season. The report suggests that Sol is very much on the radar of Arteta, with the North Londoners to aggressively pursue a deal for the 26-year-old. Sol has enjoyed a successful stint with Frankfurt, making a total of 161 appearances in all competitions since arriving from Young Boys in 2019. However, Sol was linked with an exit from Frankfurt last summer before eventually remaining in Germany, and he has now just 1 year left in his contract. Lazio also said to be more in the situation after earning their best finish in Serie A over the last 2 decades, subsequently earning them a spot at the table of top of European football for the coming season. So Vietnam, team who qualified Champions League through winning the Europa League, are ready to rival Arsenal and the Italian outfit. So this guy, I've just never heard of him. Do you know what I mean? Well, again, this guy played the World Cup as well, didn't he, for Switzerland? But that's about it. That is all I know about this guy. Mate, we need better than this guy. Come on. I mean, is this guy any better than Jorginho? Probably not. Probably not, and I know I haven't seen the guy, but it doesn't excite me. I'll say be excited. It just doesn't excite me. Do you know what I mean, guys? With this Sol guy, it really doesn't. Again, let's take a look at this guy. It just doesn't look. How old is he? Where did it say? He's 26 as well. He's 20. He's banging on a little bit in terms of his age, right? He's won a Europa League, obviously, with Frankfurt. Can play. He can play CDM, centre mid, and number 10 as well, like attacking midfielder. He did play in the World Cup. I remember him in the World Cup. Yeah, and obviously he plays Frankfurt. Like, honestly, it's just not for me, guys. Honestly, just not for me. I think we do a lot more better. 22 million we'll probably get him for like 25 mil or something like that. To be honest, I don't see Arsenal getting this guy. He's 26, not for me. I think Jorginho is clear of this guy, to be honest, and we're better off of keeping Jorginho over this guy. And I think we need better than this guy, to be honest. So I don't want this guy, guys. As I said, it's another one low, so I just know nothing about. Because I don't watch Bundesliga, and I'm not a statistician who have 10 different screens on, watching every single league. I don't do that. So, I don't really know a lot about this guy, guys. But looking like Arsenal want this guy, but most likely he'll end up by Lazio. But he's played everywhere, Jesus. So, in his career, he's played as a striker, apparently, on the right wing, on the left wing as well. But his main position is obviously attacking midfielder and CDM as well. In terms of his goals, let's take a look at his goals last season, his assists, and how many games he played. He scored 4 goals last season. Most of those were as a DM. To be fair, he got 11 assists. No, my bad. He didn't get. That's 11 yellow cards. What an idiot. That's 11 yellow cards. I thought he said 11 assists. That's 11 yellow cards. This guy could be like another Xhaka. Do you know what I mean? But he got 4 goals. He played obviously all the Champions League games. He played the game in the Super Cup. He played 32 Bundesliga games. Like, that's just not for me. Do you know what I mean, guys? It's just not for me. I'll probably look at some of his YouTube clips and all that stuff. But no, not for me. We can do way better. Then I think we do need another midfielder. I'm glad Partey's staying. But yeah, the ideal option for Arsenal to go now should be Mohamed Kudus. Like, that should be Arsenal's main option, because man can play literally right wing, centre forward, attacking midfielder, even number 8 as well. I think that should be Arsenal's main priority, not someone like Djibril. Like, he's 26, he's banging on. I think Jorginho is better than this guy. Maybe this guy's better than El Neni, but the point is, this guy once again will come in the squad depth. This guy ain't gonna get. This guy does not walk anywhere near our team, in my opinion. This guy, is gonna play the Carabao Cup games and all that stuff. It's not for me. So, yeah, guys, if anyone does know about, once again, this Sol guy, then let me know. But yeah, not for me. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to a bit about Florian Balogun. What is happening with this guy? What is happening with Florian Balogun? Is he going? Is he staying? Well, there was a big talk going around about Inter Milan coming in for Florian Balogun, but now that has changed. But yes, it's too expensive. According to Inter Milan, the price for Balogun is too expensive. Inter Milan's pursuit of Florian Balogun has hit a roadblock, with Arsenal's asking price proving too steep for the Serie A Giants, reported by Goal.com. 22-year-old has been a subject of interest from several top clubs around Europe, following his impressive loan spell at Ligue 1 side Reims, where he netted 21 goals last season. Arsenal made it clear that Balogun will not be sent out on loan again for the 2023-2024 season, as the talented forward is eager to secure regular playing time and establish himself in a permanent role. Inter Milan appear to be leading the race for his signature, exploring various transfer packages, but they're now finding it difficult to meet the Gunners' demands. According to the Rio transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Inter Milan cannot afford a player, as he comes with a hefty price tag of 40 to 50 million. As a result, Inter have shifted their focus to other targets, including Gianluca Scamacca, an Italian striker who spent the previous season on loan at West Ham United. While Inter's pursuit of Balogun came to a halt, the young American forward is still drawing attention from other Serie A clubs. Juventus is reportedly interested in acquiring his services, and he may follow in the footsteps of his teammate Christian Pulisic, who recently moved to AC Milan from Chelsea. The exodus of the American talents to Serie A continues. We are joining Juventus. Cool, yeah, well done, America. With Inter Milan out of the picture, Florian Balogun's future remains uncertain, and his destination for the upcoming season is still up in the air. Arsenal will closely be monitoring the situation as they assess their options and determine the best course of action for the highly rated striker's career development. So yeah, pretty much, guys, Inter Milan have pulled out the race to sign Florian Balogun. I think the price tag is too expensive. Look, for me, that is not too expensive. I think that's about his price tag. Honestly, I think we should not be selling him anywhere less than 40 million or even 50 million. And yeah, hopefully this guy does. You know what? Hopefully this guy ends up staying. Hopefully this guy ends up staying, because I think this guy is what's something about him. I definitely would rather get rid of Edin Nketiah, bin off Nketiah, and keep Balogun. I'd definitely rather do that, man, because based off last season, I know it's Ligue 1, but in his first full season that he's played like proper week in, week out for a club like a mid-table French club, right? In Stade Reims, he scored 21 goals. And then he got called up for his national team for USA. Scored his debut, and he's most likely to be a regular as a main striker now, going forward. I think he had an exceptional season based off last season, and I think this guy, I'll definitely keep him. and I think we should keep him. But look, there's going to be obviously Inter Milan were very interested in the guy. Yesterday they were actually Inter Milan made Balogun their main priority, like their main target as their striker. They literally pulled out the race from Morata because they thought they can go and get Balogun. But look, and I'm glad that Arsenal won less than. I'm glad we're not going to say less than 40 million because I think he's worth that, and I think with that is the price tag, 40 to 50 million. Anything less than that, we should keep him. I think we should keep him anyway. But if we were to sell him, if a club like obviously Juventus were to come in now, Arsenal should be demanding 50 mil for Florian Balogun, in my opinion, guys. At least 50 mil, because end of the day, right? This kid is something special, and if we do lose him, I hope we put in some sort of buyback clause or something like that, because this could be honestly the same thing which happened with Gnabry. Gnabry's balling at Bayern Munich, but we lost out on that one, guys, didn't we? So I think this kid's got so much potential, honestly. I think this kid's a quality striker. I mean, we've seen him again, another one who's been training alone because apparently he's got a foot injury. He's been training alone, guys, yeah, and we've seen him once this pre-season against Nürnberg, and he came on. He had some great chances, by the way. Missed two absolute sitters as well. But look, it's his first pre-season game back. I was like, you know what, this guy's gonna only get better and better, Arsenal, I reckon. And I think this guy deserves a chance. And hopefully tomorrow he plays against Monaco. I really hope, guys, I see him tomorrow and we see him tomorrow against Monaco, because otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen with this guy. And it seems to me, and as always, Arteta just race Nketiah over the guy. I'm like, how? Nketiah, I've seen Nketiah for 5 years now. He's simply not good enough. Nketiah is not good enough. Right? Nketiah turns up for like one good game, and then for the rest of the time he steps up, he doesn't step up. Right? He go like Nketiah's just stuck in one position now. He's not going to get better, is he, Nketiah? He's just stuck in, and that position he's stuck in right now is not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. It's simply not good enough. Balogun should be above Nketiah as a backup to Jesus, or challenging Jesus, right? I also think that we need another striker. And you got people, Arsenal fans, saying we don't need another striker. Who's going to score 25 goals? Hello, Ivan Toney is. Like, go and get Ivan Toney. Once again, I keep repeating myself, but we need another striker. People are saying, oh, we got Jesus. I ain't disrespecting Jesus. I think Jesus is good. Is he going to get you 20 goals a season? No, he's not. He's only scored 15 goals in his whole entire career. So what makes you think he's going to get 20 goals for Arsenal, right? People are saying we don't need another striker. We need another striker, mate. We really do. Right? This ain't me disrespecting Jesus. Jesus is great. I mean, Jesus is a baller. But end of the day, right? We need another striker. And for me, Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's bagged 20 goals playing for Brentford last season. How do you think he's going to do at Arsenal? And especially, right, that type of different striker who's very good in the air as well. The amount of crosses we will pin, how many headers do we realistically score? Barely any. This guy will get on the end of most of those. This guy doesn't get bullied off the ball. And we saw that when he played against Arsenal. I think Saliba and Gabriel had no chance against the guy. His hold-up play is one of the best, man. Honestly, Ivan Toney is world class. I don't care what anyone's trying to tell me. Scoring 20 goals playing for Brentford last season, getting top 3 strikers in the Premier League last season, playing for Brentford. No disrespect, but it's Brentford. He will thrive for Arsenal. So 100% think we need another striker. I ain't mean discrediting Gabriel Jesus. I actually rate Jesus. I think he's a very good player. But we definitely need another striker. So people think we can rely on Eddie and Nketiah and Jesus as our only 2 strikers to win us the Premier League next season. I don't know what to say. But look, guys, for me, we should keep Balogun, and we should bin off Nketiah, because I reckon we can get about 30 mil from Nketiah. I think West Ham wanted him a few years ago for about that much as well. So I reckon we can get at least 30 mil. Just get rid of Nketiah. I've seen enough of this guy. He's not good enough for Arsenal Football Club. We need to move him on. So yeah, guys, that is all the news today. I'm going to fly through your comments as always. Make sure you guys hit the like buttons up. Where will Balogun go, guys? Do you think he will leave Arsenal? He's training on his own at the moment. Will he go to Juventus? There's many clubs in for the guy as always, but let's find out. I would only sell him if we get 50 mil for the guy. Simple as that. All right, guys. Let me fly through you guys' comments as always. Everyone's in the chat. Big up everyone as always. Let's go through you guys' comments. So we've got Tamina. How you doing? I'm very well, thank you, Tamina. How are you? As always, big up to you, Tamina. Yes, we just spoke about Autumina today. That is all I knew today. My dog's in the background as well. Big up the dog. He wants to feature in the stream. Darren Ryan to Arsenal. Yes, that is still on. Kudos to Arsenal. It's gone a little bit quiet, but should be hopefully Arsenal's main target. Hopefully we should be getting this guy, Mohamed Kudus. Kvaratskhelia, that ain't gonna never happen. I mean, maybe next summer, but this summer, absolutely no chance. But it'll be amazing. It'll be the dream, man. Getting Kvaratskhelia would be the dream. Yes, listen to the Mina guys. We've got Ella in the chat. Big up to you, Ella. Hope you've been keeping well. Idris, how are you? I'm very well. Cheers, Ella. Also, I hope your health is good in condition. It's all right. I've had a bit of hay fever today. It's actually for once this summer, guys. Today's a nice day. Honestly, it's actually sunny today. Finally, we're getting the summer weather to England. Yay! But yeah. Well, first, I'm curious what's going to happen with the Kudus or Raya situation, even why Raya is going to get more serious by the fact that even Fabrizio Romano mentions it. Yeah, no, I think definitely the Raya deal's still on, and so is Kudus. It's just gone a bit quiet today. I think it's just the same news as always with them. You know, Arsenal are lining up a bid or whatever to put in. We're lining up a first bid to sign Raya, and we're still looking at Kudus, but obviously Chelsea are in for Kudus as well. So yeah, I have to wait to see, but I think it's still the same news as before. I got pissed off with Maguire's mistake against Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, man, yeah, exactly. Sheffield United piece by Rob Holding there. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather keep Tristan and get rid of Holding. Yeah. I heard United lost. Big up Clock Orange, by the way. Absolute real one. What are you saying, my man? I heard United lost all their games after beating us. Yeah, I think they have as well. They lost to Wrexham. They lost to Dortmund. And I think they lost to one other team as well. Madrid won it. So, yeah. Unlucky United. Yeah, exactly. That is true. Big up to Jordan as well. I'm going to see you tonight, Jordan, mate. Guys, that reminds me, I'm going to be doing a live stream on his channel for the Premier League predictions. Table predictions are going to be live 8 p.m. UK time. I put my community post, and also I'm going to do my own Premier League predictions probably this Friday. But yeah, I'll be on your channel soon. It's 1.5 mil for Tristy. There we go, man. There we go. Big up to Clock Orange, my man. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Big up for you tuning in as always, man, bro. Sell him easy. We should get him. He seems to be calm with the ball and not seem to be prone to the bozo moments. I think you mean the Croatian guy. Yeah, the Croatian guy. Yeah, well, what I've heard of the guy, what people have told me, he's very good in the air, you know, so at least he can head the ball. And yeah, as you said, he's very calm on the ball. So a bit like Saliba, innit? Because Saliba on the ball is so calm. You can always trust Saliba or anything, couldn't you? When he has the ball, you just know what you just know how he's gonna act with it, you know. But so yeah, hopefully this guy's similar to Saliba. Sell Tommy and Holden, yeah, man. We've got a lot of players to get rid of. There's still like at least 10 players we've got to try and get out of the window this summer, man. Inter thinks Balogun as an expensive player, so they're looking for Sakamaka. Yeah, at one point they was looking for Alvaro Morata. Then they went to Balogun. Now they're going for Sakamaka. Yeah, but I don't know. Do you guys see Juventus? I mean, they're in a mess at the moment, innit? With the whole fight. Is it the FFP and all that stuff? And they can't play in the Conference League. They're in a mess themselves. Do you really think Juventus will come in and splash 50 million Balogun? Most likely not. But there is other clubs in for the guy. Yeah, he did. There we go, man. He did play in the World Cup for Croatia, and they finished third place in the World Cup as well. I remember a little. I don't think this guy fits in the Arsenal system. Yeah, fair enough. Like I can only take you guys' word for it if you guys have watched him before, because I've never watched the guy. Good afternoon to Millie. How are you doing today? I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. It's actually a lovely day in it today, Millie. Well, where I am, it's really sunny. I don't know how it's like in Manchester, but yeah. big up to you tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Really, he seemed good for me, but I wish we got Liver. Oh yeah, Livermento. That that could be a good shout. And we could get him. Obviously, he got relegated from Southampton. And of course, he would want to come to Arsenal. So, and I reckon he'll be reasonably cheap as well. That's actually a decent shout. I completely forgot about him. But yeah, that's a good shout, man. This guy's not Premier League material, especially for Arsenal. Yeah, most likely not. Yeah, most likely not. He'll come in as definitely cover, I think. But yeah, he's a Croatian guy. The Swiss guy was the Soul guy, the Djibril Soul, whatever his name is. Yeah, some players that we're never gonna get in it. Yes, I'm going to be joining you today, Jordan, my friend. 8 p.m. UK time. I'm sorry, but this guy. I'm sorry, but I'm not for this guy to come to Arsenal. I don't know. I mean, would I mind that he'll come to Arsenal? I don't mind it. But let's just hope he don't flop or anything like that. You know what I mean? We still need a left centre mid and a right winger right now. We do, man. We do. End of the day, especially with a right winger, because look, Saka's there. Saka's brilliant, but I still don't. I think Reece Nelson's obviously there as well, but he's got a bit of injury in he at the moment, and he does get injured quite a lot. Reece Nelson. I think we need a well-established midfielder. Right winger to back up Saka. Someone who can actually come in. And I said this in my stream yesterday. Someone who can actually come in as well, and be well established in the sense that, say we play a Champions League game against like Bayern Munich, Saka plays that one, but then on Sunday we've got like, I don't know, Chelsea at home. Like we've got a big Premier League game on that floor. It's not Sunday because we play Champions League. What an idiot! On Saturday we've got like a big Premier League game that we've got to win. Can Saka really do the job for both? Like I know he played every single game last season, but you saw us towards the end of the season, Saka got run out, man. Saka's form drops because it was a bit worn out because of every game he's played, and we didn't really have that cover in there. He couldn't actually come in and be on a similar level to Saka. So I think we still need a well-established, similar level than Saka to come in. So we could have got Mr. Diaby, but obviously he's gone to Aston Villa. That's a really good signing for them. He's already been doing well in pre-season. Other right winners I would take. I guess you can go to Barcelona and get someone like Rafinha. So I'm trying to think on top of the head anyone else that we can realistically get. How I think will be realistic. I think I don't know, guys. One of my main choices would have been Mr. Diaby, but he's obviously gone to Aston Villa. I mean, Rafinha, you got from Barca. Come on, guys. Give me some right winners you would have signed down below, and I'll rate them. Because I can't think of any in top of my head, to be honest, that I think Arsenal, and be realistic as well. Right winners that you guys will sign. And yeah, definitely a left centre mid as well, 100%, bro. Arsenal playing this Sunday, and we're playing tomorrow, man. We're playing tomorrow and Sunday. We've got Community Shield. Funny thing is, Zinchenko is fit for his charity game. Oh, is it? Oh yeah. What a coincidence that is, Jesus. Mate, I still prefer Tierney, I'll be honest. I think Zinchenko should be playing midfield, bro. I don't know about you, mate. I don't know about you, but I think Zinchenko should play midfield because I prefer Tierney there. Honestly, I prefer Tierney playing over Zinchenko at left back because Tierney can actually defend. Ellis says, I think we need a left centre back, to be honest. Someone plays Gabriel. Yeah, I agree. In case he gets injured, which I hope is not, but sometimes you need to think for the worst. Yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree. And I think maybe that Croatian guy could be the answer to that, but I don't know where that Croatian guy, I don't know what foot he is, but yeah. I don't know again, like any other backup centre backs. Maybe the Mark Guay from Crystal Palace. We were linked with him. He could be alright for cover. But yeah. We can get Kudus. We can get Kudus if we want right winger and left wing backup. Yeah, again, that's the one as well. Kudus, he can play there as well. He can play on the right wing. But we still need a left centre mid even if we get Kudus. The thing is as well, right? I heard that, the Brazilian guy, and it just reminded me as well, that Brazilian guy, right, with Botelho, he's played last season for Gremio The majority of games playing as a right winger. So we're getting Bratello. What if we get him as like playing him as a backup for Saka? Like it just doesn't really. He's 23 from Brazil. Like it doesn't really. He's similar to like a Reece Nelson sort of player. You know what I mean? He's not on the same level as Saka. Someone. Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Laporte. Laporte's another one. Yeah, that's a really good shout. Thank God Fabrizio didn't mention none of these guys yet. Yeah, innit? Yeah, these are just rumours in it with Sol and with Sutalo, but the Balogun one has a bit of truth in it, obviously. So does Kudus, and also so does of course Djibril, because Fabrizio, honestly, they all tweeted it, and they're all very reliable, aren't they? So Flo will state Eddie is leaving, please. That's got to happen, Clock Orange. That should be non-negotiable. You know what I mean? Non-negotiable. That buzzword that should be like that, though. Flo's got to stay. Eddie's got to leave. Big up to you, Scott, my man. What are you saying, my bro? Hope you're doing well. Scott, what's your thoughts, man, on Balogun to Inter? He's Inter pulled out the race. So what's your thoughts, man? And also, what's your thoughts on that Croatian guy and that Swiss guy? For me, I've never heard of any of them. So yeah, I would say 40 mil, 40 max or Flo. Yeah, I think anything less than 40 mil, I'll keep him. West Ham rejected the first bid for Skamaka. Wow, they're greedy. Inter are greedy, isn't it? 40 mil is uh, is loose change. Maybe, yeah. Hopefully, it is a blessing in disguise, because maybe Balogun can be like stay at Arsenal now, work his way through the team. But I don't know. At Rams, yeah. Remy Rams, don't know if that's like the French team's name. Balogun was at Rams in League One. Yeah, he was. He was. Just 21 goals in the French league means absolutely nothing when Lacazette was top goals for. Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. He should not have demand first team football, and it can come across as arrogant and naive. No, bro, I 100% hear that. And yes, that French league is a piss league. You know, that is a piss league, innit? If Lacazette's if Alexander Lacazette's getting top goal scorer, then you know it's bad, innit? But no, man, I just wish we give him a chance, and I wish we saw more of him in preseason, and hopefully we see him tomorrow against Monaco. Because for me, we're seeing 20 minutes of the guy against Nuremberg, and he missed two sitters, but I would rather keep this guy over Eddie Nketiah, man. Honestly, I'd rather keep this guy over Eddie Nketiah. But look, as I said before, if we can get 50 mil for the guy, then yes, definitely, I'll take that. And or 40 to 50 mil, I'll take it. Then we can move him on. But I'm just afraid it could be like another Gnabry situation, you know, where we got rid of Gnabry so easily, and he turned out to be, well, look at him now playing for Bayern Munich, very very good player. Nketiah could be good enough for Inter. I mean, he's better than Lukaku. Actually, that's a debate, isn't it? Facts, Balogun over Eddie. He helped his team be mid-table. Yeah, exactly. He's playing for. To be fair though, he's playing for a mid-table. I know he's playing relegation battling as well. He's playing for a mid-table French club, and it's about 21 goals playing mid. And again, I know, like I said, what got top goal scorer, but he's playing mid-table French club. It's not like he's in PSG, and he's scoring goals for fun. But yeah, in a mid-table French club, it's pretty decent, man. It's pretty decent. Not mentions Tony's free kick and penalties. Super Messi, he's a beast. He is. 100% agree. I don't know why Inter are looking for Skamaka when he most likely stay at home and then play football at pitch. Look, at the end of the day, right, Skamaka, even Mancini don't rate him for our country, man. Even Mancini thinks he's useless. And if Mancini thinks he's useless, then you know he's not going to get into, then you know it's bad, in it. But Mancini plays this guy called Regretto over the guy who's not even Italian. He's Argentinian. He plays in Argentina. That's all you need to know about Skamaka, to be honest. And Wednesday is the Premier League predictions. Next week, the following week, I'm back on YouTube. Reece will predominantly be as a left winner. Really? So then, again, he's on a new contract. He ain't going to get any chances in next season, because our left winger, we've got Martinelli Trossard there. Saka's on the other wing. You know, it's sort of like Marquinhos guy. This guy, he played Carabao Cup and FA Cup matches, man. So, yeah, most likely, that could be a possibility, man. That could be a possibility. Dembele is a real snake. It's so sad to see how much Xavi believed in Dembele, even while he was injury prone. Even 1 month ago, Dembele says to the media that he's going to stay at Barca, but now he's gone to PSG. Look, that Dembele's situation is hilarious. I think because yes, how can he how can he say that and then go to PSG? Like seriously. But to be fair, he's gonna play week in week out for PSG, ain't he? Did he play week in week out for Barcelona? I don't think he did he? I think Rafinha was ahead of him for quite a lot of games, and that's because he was injury prone. But PSG, you know what? I think he'll do work PSG. I really do. Dembele, and I think he's a good player on his day. His consistency. His consistency just lets him down. His injuries let him down. His consistency let him down. He has one good game and then he goes and just and his end product as well. By the way, his end product is useless. Honestly, he's very skillful, so quick. You know, gets into the best positions every single time. When it comes to the end product, never works out. So yeah, all Barca fans call him a snake. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't blame you guys. I really don't blame you guys. No, she should not be here, and is here for homegrown player reasons. Yeah, I mean, is he even going to get a chance next season? Like, he signed a new contract, right? Which makes me obviously think that Pepe's gone and Marquinhos will go out on loan. This guy will always, I reckon, be a bench player, Reece Nelson, because he ain't getting over Saka, he ain't getting over Martinelli, he's not getting over Trossard. So he's going to be like last season, literally the same as last season. He's going to come off the bench every single game, you know, make it look really good, make an impact. Still not getting any chance because Saka plays there. And yeah, he'll most likely go in January. So no, it's not finished yet because I've been really busy, man. So I'll make it. I'll make it after my stream today because I'm live again later today for the Arteta press conference reaction for the Monaco game. But yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chukwueze. Chukwueze at Villarreal, but he went to someone else. I'm not sure who. Chukwueze, I remember him against when he played against Bayern Munich when Emery got them to the semi-finals, man. And he scored the winner against Bayern Munich, didn't he, in the quarterfinals? And I remember when he played against Arsenal when we got knocked out to them, and he looked pretty good. But yeah, I think he's left Villarreal, hasn't he? Zinchenko is only allowed to play 5 minutes. What in that charity game? Wow. Right when Elise, of course, yes, Elise definitely. Rafinha, Diaby was class, but now Villa take him. Flo will go because of what I said before. Should have stayed humble and not EPL proven. Yeah, this is a thin low because I reckon that's why he's been training alone. He's probably had it because I think he's got a little bit of an ego, and you've seen when Arteta has ego issues in it with like Aubameyang, with Guendouzi, they have no chance at Arsenal. Ozil was another one. Players with big egos, they just never get into our squad. Let's be honest. So that's probably why he's been training alone. I know people say he's got a foot injury, but come on, you know, I swear when someone's injured, they train with a squad. Like they don't train on their own, do they? Because when El Neni and all them was injured, they was all training with a squad still, but they're training. Obviously, they wasn't playing football. They was like all in one room. You know what I mean? So why is he training all by himself? Like, it doesn't make sense. And the same thing happened with Aubameyang. We even saw if you guys watch Amazon All or Nothing, right? We even saw Aubameyang training on his own. Like, oh, it's mad. Diaby and Nicholas Jackson are doing pretty well. Also, Nkunku is not bad. Yeah, I mean Chelsea are looking alright, but he's only pre-season. Remember that, guys. He's only pre-season, but they're looking alright. Let's wait and see how they're doing it in the Premier League. Xavi didn't want to put Dembele on the pitch without being 100% fit. The trust Xavi gave to the guy, no coach will give to any player. Yeah, that's a look. I feel bad for Xavi then in that respect because you know, Xavi could have quite easily. I mean, I know he sold him now, but last year, Xavi could have quite easily gave up on him, but he didn't. And then Dembele goes and joins PSG. I'm feeling sad with Xavi because Dembele, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can understand your point of view, Josh, but why this season? Why not January or any other season when Barcelona can be better financially? Couldn't Dembele help us just like Xavi trust him? Yeah, no, 100%. I think you guys are in a big mess in it in terms of your financial, you know, status. Like, Barcelona have always been in this mess, so in it. Like even when Messi, even in lockdown, when we had to get rid of Messi, you couldn't afford Messi's wages. Players had to take pay cuts. I know that's like that for every single team pretty much. But even now, you guys are in a in quite a lot of debt, aren't you? You know, you guys are in quite a lot of debt, so you still need to get all that sorted. But yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree. Xavi gives a chance to even Lopez and to see what he did. He scored against Real Madrid. Yeah, look, that's what Xavi's going to do, though, isn't he? Because he's in that position before of being a young player. Of course, he'll. I think he played that. What's his name? That Yamel guy, isn't it? Who's like 16 years old. He even gave him his debut. So I think that's what he's going to do with all your youngsters. But yeah, Neymar and Dembele. Neymar and Dembele on the same team. Did they play together already? Did they play when? I think they did. Yeah, of course they did. Of course, what am I on about? Of course they did. That 2017, wasn't it? No, was it 2018? When did Dembele join Barca? As soon as did Dembele join Barca as soon as Neymar left? I think he might have. I can't remember, to be precise. But I think because Dembele joined Barca in 2018, and then obviously Neymar left in 2018, didn't he? And then he joined the PSG. So I don't think they've actually played with each other yet. So yeah. But yeah. Yeah, because Messi never wanted to leave, did he? Of course, Messi. I think if that financial situation never happened, Messi would try at Barcelona. That's how much he loved your club, man. Honestly. But then, having said that, how comes he went to MLS when he could have gone back to you guys? I don't know, but yeah, you can quite clearly tell he never wanted to come PSG. He never wanted to go to PSG, and he clearly hated it at PSG. And even the PSG fans, they would boo Messi. They would boo the greatest player of all time I've ever seen. They would actually boo Messi. It's mad, isn't it? But I'll look for Neymar and Liz Dembele. But when Neymar left, PSG paid like, I don't know, what was it? How much was Neymar? Is that 200 mil, wasn't it? Or was that Coutinho? I can't remember now. Why did Neymar leave Barca? Did he just want a new challenge? I can't remember. Messi was the most loyal player at a generation. Yeah, he sure was. How come you feel bad for Messi? He's had a great career, of course, man. Best player I've ever seen, Scott. The GOAT, in my opinion. He still watch Barca matches sometimes. That's how much he loves the club. Of course. More than 200 mil. Oh yeah, it was more than 200 mil. You should never go back to an old goal. Yeah, exactly. Guys, never go back to your ex. You know what I mean? Same with a football team. Yeah, you know that's a good way to put it, man. That's a good way to put it. I meant that he has to leave Barcelona for financial issues. Yeah, exactly. Because you guys couldn't afford his his contract. You couldn't afford to pay the wages, and you have people like PK take pay cuts to try and keep him there, but it didn't work out for you guys. So yeah, it's a shame. But anyway, guys, I'm out of it. I'm gonna be live again 3 p.m. literally in an hour and a half. We're gonna go through Arteta's press conference reaction today ahead of the Monaco game. So but everyone who watched, appreciate everyone tuned in. Cool. So let me know you guys' thoughts on the players we discussed today. Will Balogun go or stay? We obviously spoke about Austin Trusty as well to Sheffield United. The Soul guy, never heard of the geezer. Pardon me. And Josip Sutalo targeted as well from Dinamo Zagreb as a centre back. So let me know you guys' thoughts all on that. Now, obviously, I'm back in late today, 3 p.m. UK time. Hopefully, Arteta will do his press conference today. I don't know if it's today. It should be today. It's always the day before. So we're going to do the reaction for that one. Guys, let me know your thoughts on the new fur kit as well. Do you like it? Will you be copying it for you guys yourself? And yeah, I'm going to be at the game tomorrow, guys. I'm really looking forward to the Monaco game tomorrow. I'll be doing a match day vlog tomorrow as well. There might be a watch on up. I'm going to have to speak to my good friend Luca. Big up Luca AFC if he's watching this. I'm going to speak to him about if he's going to host a watch on tomorrow. If Jordan is in the chat as well. If Jordan's going to host it tomorrow as well while I'm at the game. So there could be a watch on. I will not be on it, guys, but it'll just be Jordan and all them hosting it. But yeah, there will be a match day vlog. I'm also trying to get I'm going to go and look at the new Wenger statue, guys. Yes, Wenger's got a new statue. You know, Wenger's got a new statue. So we will get. I'm gonna probably vlog that and all that stuff. I'm gonna vlog the game and all that stuff. Hopefully we do win and not lose to Monaco. No disrespect, but yeah, come on, it's Emirates Cup. We've got to win the Emirates Cup. Like the Emirates Cup is actually Arsenal's cup because it's in the Emirates. You know what I mean? It's named after the Emirates Stadium, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? So Arsenal surely got to win it. But yeah, hopefully we win about 6-0 like last season. And hopefully I get to see Declan Rice play in the flesh as well. Hopefully he's back. That's when you see what Hunter says in the press conference. But yeah, I will be at the game tomorrow, guys. I will be vlogging it. So stay tuned for the vlog tomorrow. Match day vlog because we return. I'm going to try and get to quite a lot of games next season as well. The ticket's going to be mad hard to get as always. But yes. And you as well, Anna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Whatever you're going to be up to today, I hope you really enjoy it. And thank you for always tuning in. Big up Scott as well. Yes, come on the Gunners. Up the Gunners, mate. I can do it, brother. Yeah, all right, man. Cheers for that. So, yeah, there'll be a watch on tomorrow, guys, but I will not be on it, obviously. I'll be at the game. But, yeah, take care, everyone. I'm out of it, people. I'll see you guys later today for the press conference reaction. Arsenal against Monaco. So, stay tuned for that, people. I'm out of here. And ciao. Be out, everyone. Come on the Gunners. I'll see you guys later.